Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein in the Road to 100, where today we are in the Crown of Sand here, and we are going to, I'll show you how to get through here as quickly as possible when you have lightning charge, so you don't have to waste a lot of time in subsequent playthroughs. So you want to do something with double gift speed, and then have lightning charge. That's pretty much all you need, and you can speed this up a little more if you use gift accelerators. I've already done the route, but I'll show you here again just how quickly things can go. And so you get these going, and then get some ichor regen, and then off we go. Now you have to get up this ladder fast and away from the area here, because that guy will explode. You heard him there explode, and that is done. And then you come over here, grab this missile. Obviously you have to use that missile, so you do these again. And this is really cool because you can make it up the hill, which is pretty much impossible to do any other way. And so then up the hill we go, and we got there before he even knew what was going on. And we're leaking, that's fine. And you're right back here, and this is where you hit the ladder, and this is where you get the elevator to come back to the beginning missile. So that's how fast you can actually get around here. You can make it very quickly through the area here. And so let's head on over to the... See, and these guys are all jacked up. They don't know what to think about what we just did. But that is how fast you can get through the Crown of Sand if you are having problems later on. And so having like super hyper mobility is really awesome for the later playthrough areas. And we can utilize this for the fight here with Eva, and we can even though we are going to be slow mobility for the actual running around and everything, it doesn't matter because we will be able to use lightning charge. We won't really want to dodge things. We will want to use lightning charge as much as we can to get away and get around. And then the rest of the time, once we get close, we will go for the weapon attacks and use as much stamina as we possibly can. Get her poisoned, get her iced up here, use as many aurora flashes as we can, and then get out, and then stand around and wait for her to do something else. So before we get into the fight here, we just kind of have to go through these things here, which is fine, and then we will get into the actual fight here. Whoops. Okay. So now, whoops. That was what you want to not do, is you want to definitely be locked on. Not locked on, sorry. And that was just a really horrible first experience there. So let's go ahead and get back to the beginning, and we'll take her on. So this is a fight where you can absolutely fight it locked on. That's not a problem, but it's almost better of a fight if you play it unlocked, which is kind of not intuitive because most everything in Vein plays really well if you play locked on. This is one of those fights that if you play not locked on with a one-handed sword build kind of like this, because you don't have gifts that require like pinpoint target accuracy, you can zoom around the arena and still use all your gifts and your weapons and everything, and it won't really make a difference in the outcome of how you fight the boss. So if you've been used to lock on for your entire time through Vein, this is a good chance to understand some of the locked off abilities that you can work with to try and get an edge on the boss. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some of these running here again. And when you're close like this, you know, it's fine to be locked on. And you want to just, whoops. Yeah. Anyways, there's just a little bit of stupidity happening here, but don't worry, my brain's working fine. So that's what we want to do in the fight, and let's actually try and and do the fight here now. So the fight is actually much easier if you are normal mobility specifically. If you're quick mobility, it's a little too much distance that you gain, and if you're slow mobility, you can't gain enough distance. This is one of those fights that's kind of uniquely set up to be optimally played at normal mobility, which is kind of strange. You never think that that's actually a thing, but certain bosses play very well at certain mobilities, and like the Gilded Hunter, he plays exceptionally well at normal mobility, and this is also one of those fights that if you are normal mobility, it does very well. But we are going to be slow mobility just to kind of capitalize on lightning charge, so keep that in mind. Okay, and we'll obviously be locked on here at the beginning. And let's see what she's gonna do. Whoops. Yeah, that's one you can absolutely defend there by rolling. Okay, so now she's gonna do hands, so let's get out of here. Yeah, that's so much easier if you are normal mobility there. And here you just want to run towards her. Whoops. So the movement patterns obviously are pretty tough when, you know, you take one hit and you're just completely put out of your misery. And again, this is one of those fights that can be, you know, extremely easy or extremely difficult. We have chosen to make it artificially difficult here, being slow mobility, because the dodges in Vayne are extremely powerful, and the idea of using only lightning charge greatly inhibits our iframes, as we have none now. We have no iframes because lightning charge does not have any iframes. Your character is vulnerable through the entire animation. At any point you can be hit and stopped in your tracks immediately, and so this is really dangerous for a boss like this, where you know, she has basically huge arena-wide sweeping strikes. So we'll try our best here. Okay, and here's this. And see there, if we're not rolling, we don't have the beautiful ability of iframes, and so we just have to kind of zoom around the arena. Okay, and there, again, there's you know, a great understanding of why iframes are so important, because even if you are slow mobility, the idea of iframes is still really powerful. Okay. And see, the iframes are just so valuable. Now let's zoom away here and go ahead and heal. And here comes the hands. So let's zoom out of here. Let's heal again. Probably a bad idea. Okay. Let's see what she's gonna do. She's gonna do more hands. That's fine. As long as we have the ability to zoom, she can't hit us at all. And that's a good time to use, you know, distance to our benefit. And again, iframes are incredible, no matter if you are just slow mobility. Let's see if we can get her poisoned. All right. And again, the speed at which we can move around is super helpful here for something like this. Let's see what she's gonna do. Okay. Oops. Didn't get the iframes there. Let's go ahead and heal one and then zoom. And let's heal again. Okay, hands again. Alright, this storm again. Whoops. Whoops. She can still get you. She can still definitely get you. But you can see how the ability to just move around the arena, and if you bring a partner with this, it makes the fight even funnier, because like you're just zooming all over the place the whole time, and they're fighting the partner and stuff. It actually makes it for a really hilarious way to pretty much confuse the AI the whole time. It's just a really funny thing when you can have this level of mobility all over the place. It's really hilarious. So we'll give it a go here with you, just to show you what that looks like, just because of the fact that being able to zoom around, the partner won't be able to keep up with you, whatever partner you pick, but they will teleport to different places as your leash distance kind of expires between you and the partner. As you can see on the map there, Io is just teleporting. Whoops. Io is just teleporting behind me there. Boink, boink, boink. She's just moving along. And so when you can do that in the arena, it makes the AI a little bit crazy. And when she does that, it's good to lock on. Okay, so she's gonna do hands. Oh, she's doing hands again. Whoops, we ran right into the hands there. So that's a great display there of the non-iframes that we have or don't have. Oh, there we go again. See? Every single time that we do one of those attacks, or one of those attempts, we can't actually do anything about it. So keep that in mind if you are going for any kind of, you know, display here with these attacks. Oh, okay. Must get to a point here to heal. There we go. Okay, so here we go again with the, and there go the blades. Okay, so she's gonna do storms again. Oops, we staggered her. That was really fortunate for us. Let's go ahead and heal one. Oh boy. And there's where that hypermobility is super helpful. Oops. Okay, let's get some of these going. And just stay on the move while the hands are going. Okay, let's see, where are the blades going? Whoa, she got us with something. She got us with something. But you can see how just because of the fact that you can have super hyper fast mobility, it doesn't actually solve the problem, because of the fact that we are slow mobility mixed with lightning charge. Our iframes are severely diminished. So if we go down to normal mobility or even quick mobility, we could try and get there with like this guy. We could go for a quick mobility or normal mobility. So I'll show you here how normal mobility goes. And let's see, what would we want here? I guess we'll go with Jupiter's Blade. Sure, we'll go with Jupiter's Blade, and we can tell EO to take a hike. So we'll zoom over there real quick, and then you can see just how a difference of the iframes on the player makes a huge difference, as opposed to you know, being able to zoom fast. The idea of iframes is much more valuable in a fight, sort of what we're doing here, as opposed to just being able to go fast. So you saw at the beginning of the video, going fast was just absolutely incredible. We got here in about a minute or something like that, or got to the end of the level in about a minute, and then that same amount of speed in a boss fight is not exactly super helpful. Oops, getting caught here. But the feeling and the movement of what normal mobility gives you is really helpful for this fight altogether. So here, as we go, you'll see just what a difference the idea of a couple of iframes can make on the fight. And that's how the fight can go with Eva. If you just have a few more iframes, it's not always about the speed at which you engage with the boss. Sometimes the speed is, you know, a detriment to you. So make sure you know which boss you're going up against and what kind of things you have at your disposal, because if you go for something like this, it can be a really, really, really great change and excellent ability set if you just go for which mobility works the greatest for which boss you're going up against. So like Nicola, it was way better that we were quick mobility. This fight, if we're normal mobility, it's way, way, way better. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.